Learning Objective 311.1. Explain the role of constitutional law. Constitutional law defines the fundamental structure, powers, and limits of the federal and state governments. It serves as the supreme law of the land, establishing core individual liberties and protecting citizens from arbitrary or overreaching government actions. All statutory laws, municipal ordinances, and administrative regulations must align with constitutional boundaries. Any law that conflicts with the Constitution is void. 311.2. Examine criminal law and its relation to ordinances and statutory law. Criminal law identifies behaviors that harm society and establishes punishments for those actions. It is primarily built from statutory law, which consists of written acts passed by the state legislature or Congress. Local governments pass ordinances, which are laws restricted to a specific county or city. Local ordinances cannot contradict or override state statutory laws, and they generally address less severe violations, whereas criminal statutes regulate misdemeanors and felonies statewide. 311.3. Describe the role of civil law. Civil law governs private disputes and relationships between individuals, businesses, or organizations. Unlike criminal law, which punishes offenses against the public, civil law resolves conflicts regarding contracts, property damage, personal injuries, otherwise known as torts, and family matters. The primary goal of civil law is to provide a remedy, correct a wrong, or restore an injured party through financial compensation or court-ordered performance. 311.4. Describe the role of administrative law. Administrative law is the body of law created by state and federal government agencies. These agencies are granted authority by the legislature to establish specific rules, regulations, and procedures within specialized fields. For example, the Criminal Justice Standards and Training Commission, CJSTC, utilizes administrative law to govern the certification, training, and discipline of law enforcement and correctional officers throughout Florida. 311.5. Recognize the importance of staying current with case law. Case law consists of binding legal precedents established by appellate court decisions. Because courts constantly interpret statutes and constitutional protections in response to changing technology and societal standards. Case law clarifies how laws are applied in real-world scenarios. Staying current ensures that officers conduct lawful stops, searches, and arrests, preventing the exclusion of vital evidence in court and protecting the officer from personal civil liability. 311.6. Explain the importance of staying current with your agency's policies and procedures. Agency policies and procedures establish the operational boundaries and guidelines an officer must follow. While a tactic or action may be legally permissible under state law, an agency's internal policy can be more restrictive. Adhering to these directives ensures professional consistency, maintains public trust, and protects the officer from internal disciplinary action, termination, or the loss of qualified immunity in civil litigation. 3.1.2 will be the next section discussed.